Why is humor important in the workplace? I have seen some people have a very hard time in the workplace and work hard every day. But when they encounter things that have to be faced with people, they start to have problems. These people are often caused by a lack of humor. A sense of humor is sometimes innate, but it can also be enhanced through nurture. Because I think a sense of humor is not the ability to tell jokes, but a way of looking at things. If you look at things differently from others and have new ideas, then this person should be a person with a sense of humor. Working in the workplace is already very depressing, and if you don't use a sense of humor to resolve it, it seems really difficult to continue doing it. Some people don't communicate well with others, and then hide around when others ask for something from them, as if they are afraid that their things will be stolen by others. In fact, real gold is not afraid of fire. If we are always making progress, how can we be afraid of things being taken away by others? Even if others can take away our works, they cannot take away our creativity. And if this kind of person who is very defensive about others will definitely give others a bad impression and will have a hard time in the workplace. No matter what you do in this era, you probably have to cooperate with each other. It is almost impossible for one person to accomplish anything big by working alone. When you guard against others, others will guard against you. So you can only do it alone. If you fight, you take it for granted that you won't be able to hold on, because there are many people who will test you to see what kind of resources they can get from you. But I have seen many people being very tough and rejecting others. They don't want to give them resources, but they also take the opportunity to get rid of their influence. Other people, in this case, it is easy to make enemies, and they will also act loudly and start telling others about your faults. At this time, you will actually be unable to defend yourself. So the best way is to add a little more when rejecting others. Once your sense of humor goes in, you will become a soft nail and you will become very flexible. But that doesn't necessarily mean you won't give it to someone when they ask for something. My concept is to help others as much as possible, because these are just a little effort. But they can build friendship. In fact, after you get used to it, these behaviors of helping others are not that difficult. Therefore, it's very important to train your sense of humor in the workplace. If a person does not have a sense of humor, he will often anger others because he takes things too seriously, is unwilling to help even with small things, and spends too much time on things. I have seen a lot of this kind of thing when I calculate the gains and losses and the results are calculated over and over again. In the end, I am the one who suffers. I also think that a sense of humor is an open-minded attitude towards life. In the past, I also had a period when I was very serious and had no sense of humor. Because I was always working hard and forgot to communicate with others, I took it for granted that I couldn't do anything well, and there was a lot of resistance back. But when I tried to relax and look up and see if there was any way to do things more efficiently, I found that the way was to seek the resources of others. Because I can't achieve anything by myself. After I learned to ask for resources, I found that talking to others can solve problems and even generate many new perspectives. So this can create a virtuous cycle, while dealing with interpersonal relationships and dealing with things at the same time.